morning. Good morning. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like the intro. It's one of my favorites. It's my favorite thing I got for when I debuted. Good morning, everybody. Sorry, I feel like my voice is exceptionally weak today, so I'm going to be trying to remember to speak softer and not get too animated today. I'm going to try to keep my voice low and not project my voice very much today because my vocal cords for some reason feel very weak, and I don't want to push it just in case. I added an extra stream to schedule this week. I don't know if you guys noticed. I in fact almost added 2 and then thought that might be pushing it because there's always the risk that I will have to change schedule because of my children. Anyway, in addition to, if my voice and throat feel weak because I'm getting sick, then the schedule's not going to matter much anyways. So I only added 1. But I added a Sunday. Your umbilical cords feel very weak? I mean, I don't have one anymore. I got rid of my umbilical cord just over 5 months ago. And I don't believe that I'll have another one again. I'm fairly certain that we're done having biological children. That doesn't necessarily mean that, because I always wanted 5 children. According. I always wanted a big family. I always wanted 5 children, and currently I have 4. But the way my life worked out, there's a 15-year age gap between the oldest and the youngest, and that's a huge age gap. And every single pregnancy had its difficulties and risks and issues, and I'm almost 38. I don't think that I can. Having babies honestly is a lot different from my 20s than my 30s. And now that I'm closer to 40 than 30, I just don't feel strong enough to go through another pregnancy. Plus, it's not worth the risks. Because, I'd like to be around. I'd like to still be here and be around for my children and watch them grow up. So it's really not worth the risk. I don't want to say, we've talked candidly about it all before, but we just started streaming. I don't want to scare anybody, so. Would you take bourbon in a bottle, like a baby bottle slide? Did you know that, well, not necessarily bourbon specifically, but did you know that that's like an old school remedy for teething babies, is to rub whiskey on their gums to numb it? Cuckoo caca, give me Jack Daniels. Amazing. I'm sorry, I want to clip that. That's funny. Teething. So I do have something. I don't normally ask for things. I don't like asking for things, but I am going to add something to my throne that's going to be kind of important. I have an ultra wide screen, but I also am just as reliant as most VTubers on a second computer monitor. And mine has officially gone out. Mine has officially stopped working. It's old. It's an old screen. Is it, do I pronounce it Mad Majide? Is that correct, or am I way off? Please correct me if I'm wrong. But I appreciate you being here. I saw your first chat. I did. Okay, thank you. I'm always worried about names. Names are important, so I try to get them correct. But I'm glad you're here. Thank you for popping in. It means a lot, and I appreciate the compliment on my model. Hold on. Wait. Can you see it? Oh, there it is. Kind of. Hold on, I need to move down. I'm going to do that again because I think this is a neat toggle. That's my artist and rigger. KK all the way. KK, they are amazing. And they are just continually improving. Like, they do tweet works in progress, and I am just always in awe of their work and how amazing they are. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. We're going to get close since I'm talking softer today. That's close. No, close. Close enough. But yeah, KK all the way is wonderful, and if you ever get the opportunity to work with them, they also do, I think, I want to say I've seen animations now, but I know that KK all the way is also incredibly talented with like audio mixing and things like that too, so definitely someone worth checking out if you're looking for those things. But yes, if anybody has a monitor that they think is affordable, I don't need anything fancy. I really don't need like the most fanciest of things. My splurge with my setup was my ultra widescreen, but unfortunately that also means that like there are a lot of games that won't cooperate with an ultra widescreen, in the sense that yes, I can put it in the normal 1080p ratio or 1270 by 720 or something like that to stream it properly, but it'll add just blank black space on either side of it, and it'll still take up the whole screen, which means that I can't stream and play those games. And since we were going to start dabbling in games and things like that, that means I'm limited. But I'm also just accustomed to having a second screen and putting like my OBS and my VTube Studio and stuff up there, and kind of out of the way but still accessible in case something is going wrong. And now I don't have that because my screen went out. Ideally, I would love 2 more screens just to have like the full setup, but right, Usagi. And so if anybody has a suggestion for an affordable but good monitor, for this, if you want to make a suggestion on my throne, I'd appreciate it, because I need to put that out there, because I can't afford one currently. So it just means I don't remember what the URL ending is to Throne. It's just throne.com. Why do I keep thinking it's everything else? Oh goodness. Although the domain throne.gg is available for $22,000 if anybody wants to know. New designs to elevate your wishlist promotion on Throne. Okay, that's okay. We'll look at that later. Wait, I can have a theme? Okay, I have like suspected spam. Potential spam constantly calling me, and I don't like it today. Close. Close. Ooh. Oh wait, do I not have suggestions enabled? Let me see. All right, we're saving changes. So that's good. So now people should be able to suggest gifts to my throne. I'm not entirely sure how that works though, if anybody else knows. Yeah, I don't exactly have $22,000 lying around. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a throne wish list, you know. Let me see.
Mommy!
Ooh. Yummy. Yummy, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Wait, what are stories on Twitch? Interesting. I'll leave that notification up. Let's see. I still have the body tracking as my primary thing that I'm hoping people contribute to. Someone contributed to the Baby Trend Snap and Go Universal Infant Car Seat Carrier. It basically turns a car seat into a stroller. And I really appreciate that contribution because honestly, that's something that's going to make my life infinitely easier right now. Just as a mom. So just something I wanted to mention. But maybe, I don't know, we can go through the throne stuff. Fans get 10% off gifts from our gift store with code MomVT10. Offer ends in 23 hours and 57 minutes. What is this? Hold on. We're going to switch screens. Because I feel like you guys should see this too. I don't know what this is. Let's see. Let's see. Window capture. Okay. Oh, I can make it a little bit shorter, I guess. I always have to resize these things on the fly because I don't think about it before we start. Also, I'm being foolish. I can't see chat at the moment. I've lost my place. PB, hello! Oh, the baby might be waking up. I think I'm being too loud.
Mommy!
Thank you, Zerodian. Bronze Rage, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Infinity Mom. Oh my god, it is Infinity Mom. Okay. I don't think you're supposed to like show these things on stream either. That was foolish. I shouldn't have done that. Now I can see chat though. But this is the difficulty I have of not having a second monitor. This wouldn't be an issue. Okay. We can go through and clean this up, by the way. Maybe. Because certain things are just like not here anymore. Yeah, confirm. But yeah, no, I'm kind of in desperate need for a second monitor now. Mine is officially gone and I can't afford a new one. Bronze Rage, hello, welcome on in. You have to look at chat with your phone. So if anybody has one to suggest, I suppose, well, see, like this one's not bad. Or like, is that one? I mean, is that good? I don't know. I don't even know it's good anymore. Your breaks were included? Okay, Jabber. Yeah, that's. I mean, getting paid more than you expected is always a good thing. But then I always. Oh my goodness, you can make it look like a bear. All right, I gotta go get the baby real quick. He woke up. He was napping, but I think he can hear me, you know, not just sitting there paying attention to him. So, give me just a second. Staring context. baby. It's good when it has gamer lights. I don't need gamer lights. I mean, so it is one of those things that, yeah, if you like the aesthetic, that's great. But the reality of it is, no one sees it because I'm a VTuber. So if you're not going to see it anyway. Okay, baby, you gotta let go. Gotta let go of that cord. Thank you. Hi, honey. Oh wait, maybe I should put you on my left arm. Ah! So like I don't need like any ultra wide things. I just need, you know. But like what's the difference between this one and this one? You know? So maybe I can just put cheap ones. Okay, we're gonna add to wish list. Wait, why can't I add it to wish list? It's not letting me. Oh, is it because wait, no, I'm signed in. I don't understand. Hi, sleepy boy. Let's try this again. Add to wish list. There we go. Why was it being weird? Okay. So that should be fine, right? My second monitor has passed away. And I guess I need a new one. Alright, we're gonna add that to wish list. It should be right at the top. Baby's up. So, and that should be fine, right? Like it doesn't have to be anything super fancy. Uh-oh, that was a burp. What's up, buddy? I like how there's like I searched computer monitor and the first thing that popped up was a $20 pullover sweater for a dachshund. Because that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yep. Wow, there's a lot of these. What's this? Actually, this one's cheaper. Frameless monitor. Yeah, those are monitors too, right? Sweaters? Yes, apparently. Would this one be better? What does it mean, like, frameless? Hey. Crisp clarity. That's a car. That's not a monitor. This one has 4-year replacement. I'm just gonna add both for right now, and if somebody looks at those and goes, this one is definitely better. Wait, what happens? I can't add this one. We'll look at it again. Copy. Add gifts. Can we do search? Yeah. I'll just add both, and if somebody is it's gone. No, where's the cheap one? Come on. Wasn't it? I can't add it. I don't know how to add it. Oh, I guess you have to select. Oh. Was that what I was doing wrong before? Oh, that's... Why did I think that was cheaper? Was there one that was like... Hold on. Maybe it's not cheaper. Okay, wait, this is better. Okay. What is the 100 hertz or 75 hertz? by the way. I don't understand. Always monitor your wiener dog. You really should. Keep an eye on your pets. No, I mean, I know that it's super thin. I just didn't know if the other one was like bad or something. So we'll just add 2. And if because I don't know which is better. See, why does that seem so expensive? So whatever. So if somebody is like, no, this one's actually better. So we'll just leave that for now. But I'm kind of in desperate need of a monitor, so we might have to do like a streamathon at some point if I can't get it. We'll see. But anyways. The baby speaks somewhat. Oh, that's what that means? Okay. So is that good? I don't know if that's good or not. But yeah, apparently what's a gift store? Fans get 10% off gifts from our gift store with code MomVT 10. So would it specifically have to be things that are already on my throne list? Because that gets confusing, doesn't it? Wouldn't that get confusing? Because like that's really neat, but ooh, tape measure. But yeah, I genuinely don't think I have like any of these things on my wish list. Like they're really neat, but I don't think I have any of them. Cookie shots. I don't drink anymore, but look, I guess you could like you have milk. But I drink milk after the cookie. I don't drink the milk and then eat the cookie. That seems silly. That doesn't make any sense to me. PB, this seems like this is up your alley. Oh, baby, what you doing? Don't press my keyboard. Nerd or die? Oh, big pillows. I guess we could add a stream deck too. Why not? I hear it's really good for like toggles and things like that. So we'll just add it. Why not? We'll move it though. I don't believe I need that specifically, but apparently 10% off the gift store with code MomVT10, so keep that in mind. Wish list. We'll move this one like that. And I think the baby's picking for me. Apparently, I think I have a command. I think. Yep, there it is. So if anybody wants to help, oh wait, you know what? I need to edit these. Enable crowdfunding. And you know what? The reality of it is, my son, we were going to set up a, his own, I have an old computer that we're going to clean up, like a tower. I have an old computer tower, like the actual computer part. And we were going to set that up for him, but we don't have a spare monitor for him either. So if both of these gets funded, he can have one of them. He can have the more expensive one. No, what is this? Spam this morning. Yeah, just leave me alone, man. Come on. I don't want any. Whatever you're selling, I don't want. All right, we can go back to this screen. This is fine. Yeah, I worked towards starting a VT gig? Wait, what do you mean a gig? Yeah, my phone keeps ringing and it keeps saying it's potential spam, and it's like I don't know who you are. If you can leave me be. Dalai Lama, hello, welcome on in. It's a snow day. That's so exciting. The stroller? Wait. Usagi, thank you so much. That's such a huge help. Thank you so much. I didn't even realize. Usagi, I appreciate that so much. That you can't even understand how big of a help that is for me. That's huge. Thank you so much. The baby car seat. The baby is now almost 17 pounds, plus the car seat, which is like another 5 pounds, and that's me. Like, if I'm carrying that across the parking lot or into like one of my kids' soccer games or anything like that, being able to sit it on wheels and push it is so much easier. So that's a lifesaver. Thank you so much, Usagi. Me too. Thank you so much. Yeah, baby's gonna be cruising. Oh, something else. Hold on. Wait, I probably should double check. I need to make sure that it's accurate information. Give me 1 second. Let me see something. Oh, okay, no, it's not quite done yet. Never mind. There's gonna be a Gamer Sups. They just launched a new flavor a few days ago called Good, and I think it's supposed to taste like a cherry slushy. So the next time I order, I will be, buddy, that's the baby, by the way, if the mic's picking that up. The baby is passing gas. But also on this Friday, there's going to be another announcement, and I'm going to be putting out I'm going to be trying to put out a modified version of my intro video to announce it, so I'm kind of excited about it. I've been getting a lot of those too, Jabber. People are like, oh, you have this debt, or you've on the loan that you got from us, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I didn't do that. Thank you. It's like, I'm pretty sure I didn't pull out a loan. I think I'd remember that. So the usual. He's so gassy. He's like a little fart box. He really is. What else did I want to talk about today? Oh, I had changed my schedule. I'm planning on streaming next week, or not this week, on Sunday, and I want to start having at least a game that is consistent. So far, we've got Fortnite is at least once a week, because I promised my son I'd practice, and you guys seem to enjoy me playing the game with my son, and I'd like to actually be decent. Buy a few damaged laptops for a total of $50. Oh, really, Samuel? That's kind of neat. So I'm trying to learn how to build. I'm much better at no build mode, just because, I've played PUBG back in the day, and I've played other shooters. Like, I play Overwatch sometimes. So I'm just, the whole build aspect is just so foreign to me that I'm really going to have to learn how to do it. So I promised him I'd practiced. I would practice build mode because that's what he wants to play. So I told him I would practice, and it's just a matter of, like, I have to remember to actually build. My first thought is to turn and shoot instead of to build. So it's just a different way. It's completely different from what I'm used to over the years. But then I also I like calm games. I like chill games. Stardew Valley is one of my favorite games. So I think we're gonna start a farm this Sunday. And I'm not going to take it too seriously. We're going to start small. It's just going to be fun. I might do a lot of fishing. I like fishing in games. But then the other idea I had, Sheep Mom Soul, thank you for the follow, by the way. And hello, Inca. So I had briefly mentioned that an idea I had a long time ago, and then just I get in my own head, so like I lose confidence in my ideas. But I had this idea a long time ago to write a survival guide, like an apocalypse survival guide written by Mom. So it's like Mom's Guide to the Apocalypse. And now that I know that the Dark Cartoon exists and is incredibly talented at old style cartoons, they would be who I'd want to commission for all of the illustrations, or maybe even after I wrote it, talk to them about doing illustrations and maybe even like do a Kickstarter for it, and maybe like see if they'd want to be kind of like a business partner, I suppose. So I thought about it and maybe incorporating in survival games as like research, you know? Well, because all of the survival guides, like I've read a lot of them. I used to actually, I don't think I've ever talked about this. I used to actually have a legitimate phobia of zombies. Not diagnosed, but like I could not handle the genre. There was this couple at Dragon Con that they would just always dress up as zombies and then act like very convincing zombies, and it would give me a panic attack. Like I could not be within like 15 feet of them without having to like run away, because like I just could not handle it, even though I knew they were cosplayers. Zombie media used to be a huge problem for me, and I took the route of desensitizing myself to it. I forced myself to watch zombie shows. I played games that involved zombies. I just overloaded myself with it sensory wise. And there's actually one of the things that is just kind of an example of how horrible my first husband was, and how he was in fact kind of abusive, was he knew about how scared I was of them, and so he thought it would be funny to pretend to be a zombie and approach me, and he thought my reaction was hilarious. Which, if you're in a relationship and somebody derives joy from causing you pain like that, you're better off without them. You are always better off without those people in your life, speaking from experience, because I do know that some people have like someone in their life, a friend, a significant other, a family member, that they derive joy from causing you pain like that. They are toxic and you do not need them, and you will be happier without them, I promise. But I digress. But that's how scared I was of zombies. Like, he wasn't like wearing zombie makeup. He was literally just talking to me like a normal person, and then suddenly he would just stick his arms up, cartoon style, and start approaching me and like doing the zombie moan, and I would freak out. And is it tracking the baby now? It needs to track my face. Is it tracking me? Okay. But that's how terrified of zombies I was, is he could just pretend to be a zombie and I would freak out. So I desensitized myself to it, and now I'm fine. Now I can actually handle it. I don't like gore. I've realized like that's the same reason I'm uncomfortable with like really realistic like war movies, like especially newer ones. They're very into the realism of war, and I can't handle it. I don't like gore. Gore is too much for me, but zombies as a medium, I'm fine with now. But I ended up, another thing that I did to desensitize myself was I read a lot of zombie comics and zombie survival guides, because there's been more than one. I know there's a really famous one by Max Brooks, which I've read. And what I've noticed is that a lot of these guides, survival guides, are geared towards solo survival. The flood from Halo terrified me. Chanting Fox, you're absolutely correct. I don't know why more people weren't terrified of the flood. To me, my first experience, I went into it blind and I played with the game with my best friend. And when the flood, like when it first happens, it was like, oh, Halo's a horror game.
Let me see what you have.
Chanting Fox, I didn't know you were streaming. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. Yeah, Halo is a horror game, and I won't hear anything different on it. The flood is terrifying. More spam calls, jeez. But anyways, what I've noticed in these survival guides is that there's nothing about surviving with other people. And they might touch on it like, oh, hey, just, keep your distance and to evaluate whether it's actually a safe group, which is good advice. But it's like, you don't get things like, how much food would you actually have to grow in a garden to feed a family of 4? Which by proxy, they don't talk about how much you would have to grow to feed yourself enough. Things like that. How could you retrofit a minivan into Mad Max style survival tank? That sort of stuff. And so I just thought it'd be a funny take on the survival guide genre, even though it's a little like I should have done this when I thought about it years ago, but I still think it'd be a fun project. Loving your power fantasy first person shooter turns into a horror game. I'm sorry, it was terrifying for me. I almost couldn't handle it, but now I'm fine. Like it's interesting to me. It's a great story, but yeah, the flood. It's terrifying. Like I don't know why people are so casual about a scary game like that, but I digress. But yeah, no, I keep thinking about writing this guide because I think I could do a good job with it, and I have a lot of ideas to put into it. And it would actually be like a legitimate, like, yeah, you'd have elements to it. Like it would just be Mom's Guide to the Apocalypse, and then you could have specific chapters for specific apocalyptic scenarios, like radioactive fallout. Oh my gosh, there's a franchise we could play to learn more about that. Zombies, there's plenty of zombie games that are survival games we could play. Like other stuff like Plane Crash, we've got The Forest, but like it's a legitimate focus chapters, like if you ever wash up on a deserted island, like that sort of stuff. And then the rest of it could just be general survival knowledge. I mean, I appreciate it, Samuel. It's definitely an interest of mine too. It has been for a long time. But like I don't think people realize like how much food you'd actually have to grow in a garden to sustain yourself, let alone a group. I don't think people realize like ways to find clean water. And if you can't find clean water, how do you make sure that the water you do find is safe to drink? That sort of stuff. Vil, good morning. I hope you're well. So anyways, so originally my schedule, I was going to put Survival Saturday and Stardew Sunday. And then I was like, wait a minute. Normally we've been struggling with 3 streams a week because of the baby and stuff. So maybe if I'm going to be ambitious and add streams, maybe I should just stick with 4 and just add 1 day. So, and then instead of it being like, possibly a game that's going to jump scare me like a survival game, let's start with Stardew because it's calm and it's kind of our vibe, so to speak. So let's try to see if I can add like 1 day, and we'll do a 4-day week this week, and we'll see how it is. And if it works, then we can stick with adding something on the weekend. And if it works, then next week I might do a stream on Saturday instead, and we'll do Survival Saturday, and we'll try it out and we'll see. But yes, for this week, I love Stardew Valley. My only issue with it is I don't like the time crunch, but I've never played with it modded. I know that it can be a lot of fun modded, but I also know that part of the challenge of the game is the daytime limit. So rather than feel crunched by it, I'm just not going to worry about progress. We're just going to play for fun. And I'm not going to worry necessarily about progress in the game. We'll make enough money. It's fine. Like we'll just make progress as we go. And then eventually maybe we'll just get animals. We'll do animals in like mining or animals in fishing or something. And we'll just you know, aminals, yeah. Choked on water. Okay. No, there is certain things that I know that I would want to do anyways. Like, I know Shane is a mess, but I also know that if you get Shane to like 8 hearts, you can get blue chickens. Spoilers, I think the game's been out long enough. And I like the blue chickens, so like we will kind of have goals like that. Like, I want blue chickens. Wait, that's a game? Chanting Fox? I know there's a movie like that. Where they have a baby and the mom gets bitten, so the dad's trying to the mom turns and bites the dad, and he has to get the baby to safety before he turns or something. What's up, buddy? Did you actually poop, or was it just farts? I think that's mom's catchphrase now, by the way. Hold on, gotta sniff the baby. Nope, just farts. Hi, Thunderbird. Do you guys like my catchphrase? Did you poop, or is it just farts? No, the zombie movie I'm thinking of, I know it stars the guy that plays Watson in the Cumberbatch Sherlock show, but over the years I've seen... Whoa, that sounded painful, buddy. But over the years I've seen a lot of reporting that he's actually like a really abusive father. Like, he's not a good person. He's been really abusive to his children over the years, and so like I just don't want to support his work. He's an abusive father, yeah. No, he's like, he like has openly admitted to taking frustrations out on his children and stuff like that. And it's like, I mean, I certainly don't think I certainly don't think hiding being abusive is good either. But the fact that he's so open and casual about it, like it's fine, it's just another level of disgusting, and I just don't want to support his work. Sorry. So, but I have seen parts of the movie that he's in, so. And it's a shame, because he's a good actor. But like, I can't imagine taking your frustrations out on your children like that. Like, just, I don't know, just really doesn't sit with me, you know. Anthony, hello. Can you say hi? Go hi, chat. No, he can't. He's busy. He's eating his blanket. I'm sorry, everybody. Ow, what? So anyways, but yeah, I was planning on adding 2 streams. Thought that was a little too ambitious. Yeah, it is awful, and I didn't like finding that out either. And I just, see, I don't think most good actors are bad people. I don't believe that. I can't believe that. There's so many good actors out there, and so it's like you hear about enough of them, but if you think about how many even A-list celebrities there are, A and B-list celebrities, the people that you see in movies all the time, I don't think they're all bad people. It's just, you know, there's just kind of bad people everywhere. And you just can't assume that just because someone has talent that they're a good person. Rushia is a good example. I'm not going to say the other names because I can't remember them right now, but obviously he was talented enough to get picked up by 2 different corporate agencies. And there's mounting evidence that they were a horrible, horrible person. So. Hi, Uncle Madge says hello. Yep. There's that's like the latest VTuber drama. Actually, maybe not even the latest anymore. But there's mounting evidence, like clear evidence of abuse and cheating and then defamation against her ex-husband. So, because she was spreading rumors about him, so he's suing her for defamation. So all of the dirt's coming out, and it turns out she was a truly awful person. Like, I just don't see how you could treat people that way. Like, this might be controversial or a hot take or something, but I don't like supporting, oh God, what's the Chris that's in, like, the Jurassic World movie and is in Guardians of the Galaxy? Mostly because I just find it incredibly distasteful how much he just abandoned, his first child. His first child is special needs, and Anna Faris prioritized her kid, and he divorced her and basically left and started a new family with a new wife, and talks about how perfect his children are. And that makes me sick to my stomach. So I don't support Chris Pratt either, because I just can't imagine being that like, just that uncaring and unfeeling to one of your children. What is going on? I'm sorry, there is nobody from Los Angeles, California calling me. And considering it has the same area code as like a Santa Rosa Beach, Florida number that called before, how do you have the same area code but you're calling from different locations? Oh yeah, Baby VT hates Chris Pratt. Not because of the children thing. He just hates Chris Pratt. Yeah, so I avoid supporting Chris Pratt's work when I can as well, actually. Yeah, see? It's like, I don't know, it just always bothers me when I hear about that, because it's like, great, you're super famous now and all, but you basically abandoned your child and hide your child just because they're not, you know, your ideal perfect, I guess. Makes me angry, so I won't support him. Baby's just happy to be here. No, actually, Jabber, we've tried, actually, because he's teething and it can help with that. No. He looks offended when we give him a pacifier. He will hold it in his mouth for about 4 seconds, look at us like he's offended, and then it's go boop, and he just pops it out of his mouth. Like not violently, but like very like determinedly spits it out. He hates pacifiers. It's so funny. Which is interesting because his older sister, my toddler, you never saw her without a pacifier. She loved them. You never saw him without them. It's tracking him now. Are you a VTuber now? My baby's the youngest VTuber. Look at him go. One of these days, see, I don't have a model for him. Maybe I can draw a simple little baby model and learn, because I'm learning to rig. And maybe we can actually have a stream where I'm holding him, but I just make sure the camera's tracking his face. So it's just him in my lap and it's tracking him. He's not even 6 months yet, guys. He's coming up on 6 months already, though. It's his stream now. It's his stream. I'm just here to make sure we're within terms of service. Oh, incidentally, I am planning Thursday. The plan is for me. I have a webcam, and so I'm going to try to set up, and we're going to do a hand cam stream where I'm just going to color. I think. Yeah, I'm just going to color, and But if he needs me to hold him, I'm gonna have, because I don't want my baby on stream for safety reasons. I VTube to protect my children. That's one of the big reasons why I started VTubing is so that they were never on camera. It's a safety issue, and I'm sorry. But if I have a hand cam, that's obviously a risk. And so like if he needs me to hold him, we might have to switch off hand cam and just go to just chatting so I don't risk putting him on camera. So, because he's very cute. He is a very cute baby. So even if people aren't maliciously screen grabbing an accidental slip up and me revealing his face, I still would prefer not to have his face out there on the internet just yet. Zacinator, hello. I hope you're doing well. He's on my right hand. I can't do anything right now, so at least we're doing just chatting, because right now I can't do anything. Your cat bit you? Why? Is your cat just being ratchet? Or in fight mode? Is your cat in kill mode? Zoomies, my cat does that too. My cat does that too, but he only has one eye. So like his eye gets so wide when he's in kill mode that he just you almost can't see the color to his eyes because it just gets so wide. What do you guys think as far as my throne list though? Because I don't really understand. I don't know which monitor would be better, but I would like to tweet my issue with oh wait, hold on a second. Let me see something. Save gift. Let me see if there's a computer monitor. Oh, I changed my DPI. Nope. I'm not trying to change it. Oh my gosh, who is calling me? Leave a message. If you're not spam, leave a message. Goodness. Gift store. Let's see if there's a computer monitor that's 10% off. You know? I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna work that way, unfortunately. Okay, never mind. But I thought that might be better, but it's not gonna cooperate like that. It is not Hollywood calling, PB, stop. Oh wow, Samuel, that's amazing. That's so close. I love the whole concept of speedrunning. I wish there was a game that I was adept enough at speedrunning. I know there's speedruns for Stardew Valley, actually. Like there's a speedrun to get to where you speedrun to get to 10 hearts with somebody. There's a speedrun to the bottom of the caves. There's a speedrun to the bottom of the skull caverns. There's a speedrun for underwear soup. Maybe we'll do that one someday. Dazzy, hello. You trill? I don't, what does that mean? You played that game when it first came out? Yes. Okay, so in Stardew Valley, if you go in sorry, the game's been out long enough. Spoilers. What's her name? Mari? The lady that sells you the farm animals and the mayor are having a secret relationship. It's not an affair. They're both single. But they're having a secret relationship. And if you go inside Marie's house, you'll see in her bedroom that there's a pair of boxer shorts. They're purple boxer shorts in her bedroom. So, and then at that first festival where everyone contributes something to the big pot of soup, Normally you would contribute like the highest quality item of like produce you made, or like if you have like a high quality egg or something, like you put food in it. But in Stardew, there's a secret cutscene that if you manage to get high enough friend level with Marie to get access to her bedroom, and you grab the underwear, you can put the underwear in the soup. And then there's a separate cutscene where the gourmand will come and try the soup because it's tradition, and he's like, "Oh, what's this?" And somehow it went unnoticed that the underwear is on his spoon, that he ate the underwear. Another secret cutscene or secret interaction is when you present your produce at that one festival where you put 9 items in your box, and then you get judged on who had like the best products. I forget which festival that one is. You can put, oh my goodness, potential spam. No, I know it's potential spam. Stop. When you put your produce in the box, if you put the underwear in there, you can have a secret interaction with the mayor. And then on Scarberry's channel, there's a clip. If I can find it, I'll post it later. But there's a clip from a long time ago when she played it, where she got the phone for her house, and she got a call from the mayor. And one of the responses you could give was, "I know your secret, Mayor Lewis." And he gets all flustered. He goes like, "Oh, but who is this? I don't even like. Who is this? Like, stop calling me. Bye." And he hangs up. So funny. Maybe I should put my phone on silent. I know Scarberry does need to hang out more. Hold on. I'm not gonna be tracking for a second. I'm gonna put my phone on silent if I can. No, I don't want airplane mode. Do I want airplane mode? No, because that turns off Wi-Fi. Sounds. We're just gonna. All right, that's better. All right, we're good. Now, Scarberry was supposed to stream last night, but it just didn't work out like that. So, unfortunately. Oh, it's tracking the baby again. Oh my goodness. My goodness. You knew what you did. Oh my gosh, it is. Yeah, no, he'll be talking a lot, I think. But he's already coming up on 6 months already. It's already been that long, which is wild. Game Boys are too much? Really? What's one like that but with magic in it? There's a game with magic in it like that? Wait, do you mean the one that Disney did? Because I don't have that one. I forget what it's called. I know that people had a lot of fun with it. What's up, gamers? Oh, like an original Game Boy. I would love an original Game Boy, just for the nostalgia. But like, I've always wanted to like do, have like an old console collection and things like that. But again, that requires money. I want my mommy for the Atari 2600. That would require me having an Atari 2600 though, and I definitely don't have one. You still have your gray brick Game Boy? I'm so jealous, PB. I wish I had a Game Boy. I have a Tamagotchi. I had one from like 5th grade, but it broke because I had it as an actual keychain and dropped my keys in a parking lot. And by then it was so fragile, it just shattered in a million pieces. So I bought a new one. You having fun down there? Do you like the microphone? Is it pretty? He's just staring at the microphone. I think he wants to chew on it. Oh, something else that we had briefly talked about, but I think next week I might try to do one of the sponsored streams. And if I do, I will let you guys know ahead of time which one. I think I want to do the one that was like the Starfleet. It can be PC or mobile, which is why I want to do it. But since it's a sponsored stream, I actually want to try to make a go of at least one and see how it goes. And if it does it well, then we can do more of those, and that will help me financially. So I think I might sign up for that and then schedule that for next week. E-Man, welcome on in. Because it's one of those things where if you want to be able to financially support me but don't want or have the money to give me directly, the sponsor streams are a way for me to hopefully start making some money as a content creator. It would help me out tremendously. How am I with heights? I don't know. Not great. Why do you ask? Original Nintendo black with neon pink trim fanny pack to store it and a few games in. PB, you're so cool. That was not me being sarcastic. I'm actually so impressed with that. That's so cool. I'm fully aware that people would assume that was sarcasm. It's not. I'm actually very jealous. PB, you should wear the fanny pack to Dragon Con if I can go to Dragon Con someday. There's a game about rock climbing called Jusant. What platform is it on? You know what we might need to do, like a donathon or streamathon for soon, actually, is that, someday I would like a vanilla waifu model, but I feel like we should have a, you guys know, I imagine you know that, oh gosh, what's her name? Vebe? Vebe has that frog creature, that meme frog guy in like a baby carrier strapped to her chest. Like she has that as what, like her toggles. Yeah, she has Pepe in like a baby harness. But I feel like I should actually just have a baby in a baby harness so that it's just so I can toggle that on. So when I have to hold the baby, people understand what the noise is. Without, if somebody pops in and hears this, if I'm wearing a baby, on my model, people will be like, oh, she clearly has a baby with her. That's what those baby noises are. Instead of people going, what is this noise? Yeah. What are you doing, buddy? Chum 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 chum. Riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, here we go. Riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, here we go. Riding on the horsey, riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, here we go. He's just bouncing on my lap, by the way. Riding on the horsey, riding on the horsey, riding on the horsey, here we go. He has the biggest smile. I wish I could show you guys. Riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, here we go. Yeah, like he's got big ideas, Samuel. All right, riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, here we go. Riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, here we go. Riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, here we go. Riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, here we go. I don't know if you guys can tell, but he loves this game. He loves it very much. Riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, here we go. Riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, riding on the horsey, here we go. Oh, it's exhausting. 85% of being a parent to a baby that's between the ages of like 3 months to like 2 years is just making up songs. It's just making up songs, and then usually around ages 2 to 4, usually 2, but maybe later, they don't like listening to you sing anymore and they'll tell you to stop singing. Riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, here we go. Riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, here we go. Riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, here we go. You develop thighs after the workout. It is a workout, yeah. Like I'm gonna have calves from bouncing them on my knee. Gonna get swole. I actually went to the gym Saturday. I don't think I'll be able to go more than once or twice a week though, but I feel like that's better than nothing. I'm not exactly gonna get sick gains. It's tracking the baby. It's tracking the baby. I'm not exactly gonna get sick gains from going to the gym and lifting weights once a week, but lifting the weights once a week is better than not lifting at all, so. Okay, riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, riding on a horsey, here we go. Riding on the horsey, riding on the horsey, riding on the horsey, here we go. Yeah, no bulking for mom. You're okay. You're okay. I don't know if he's gonna let me stream for much longer today, actually. He's being awful fussy. Let me go see if I can, I'm gonna go take a quick break, and I'm gonna check his diaper and see if I can get some, like, grab a bottle of formula for him. So I'll be right back in just a couple minutes. All right, I'm back. Let's see. By the way, thank you for that drink water redeem, Aurora. I just saw it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. What were we talking about? The baby is watching the Hey Bear sensory video on the TV at the moment. He's happy. I think he was just bored. There wasn't enough happening, but I did want to stream for at least a little bit longer. I didn't quite want to end stream just yet. So if he just wanted a little bit of entertainment. And since I have errands to run today, we're gonna be quite busy. But yeah, I have all these project ideas in my head that I needed to start pursuing them and actually working on them, you know? I'm gonna turn down my background music just a little bit. I feel like it's too loud. Like that book idea, and I need to learn rigging, and I'm still practicing drawing, although I need to practice more often. It's very hard to practice drawing when you have to like hold a baby, you know? When the baby wants to be in one arm or the other, it kind of throws you off. But I'm working on it. The one thing so far I've been very consistent with is practicing Fortnite. I have been practicing at least once a week. But I have all these things I'm trying to do to like get my life in order. And the reality is that, the baby is almost 6 months old. I need to start trying to, try to earn an income. But I was a influencer marketing manager, and I think everybody else can see clearly that the entertainment industry is kind of imploding right now, so I don't think I'll ever be able to work there again. If I ever got to work with influencers or even VTubers, that would be a dream job, but I just don't see it happening anytime soon. Fairbanks! Sub baby! What are we naming our sub baby? Fairbanks, thank you so much! Oh my goodness. What's our sub baby's name? You get to pick the name. Francesco, that's a beautiful name. Thank you so much for the subscription. I really appreciate it, Fairbanks. But yeah, so I have all these big goals and I need to focus. Today, my plans after I run errands is usually being in the car puts the baby to sleep, and that means I can do some recording, which I'll be very happy about. I hug you back. Fairbanks, you're wonderful. Thank you so much. I don't know if you all saw it on Thursday. I'll use it again tomorrow because I feel like it fits pretty well with Fortnite, I think. But I'll be using it again tomorrow. But Fairbanks made me a VTuber model in his art style, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I love using it. It's so fun. So just FYI. Like if I can ever stream playing Lethal Company again. My Halloween costume from this past Halloween was, Big Mama from the Metal Gear series, and I can recolor the suit to look like I work for the company in Lethal Company, so I'll also be using it for that. What was I talking about before that? I can't remember now. Did we cover everything important today? My second screen went out, so now I've added 2 to my throne list because they seem cheap enough, and I didn't know which one would be better. Although one of them has a 4-year warranty, so maybe I should just leave that one up instead. I want to start working on that book idea, and I do think that incorporating some survival streams would be fun, but I thought adding Stardew Sunday first would be better to see if we can even handle 4 streams in a week. And next week we'll do a survival Saturday, and we'll see how Saturday works out for us. And, if I was a full-time content creator, we would easily do 5 streams a week. I just, with the kids, it's hard to justify doing that. Especially, I don't believe that my older kids My son is really into gaming and he watches a lot of content creators. So I think he sees content creators as doing work, but I don't think that my 15-year-old daughter is capable or willing to see me working on my content or doing any of this as anything more than just me having a fun hobby. So I don't think she sees any importance in me being able to stream in peace or make content or anything like that. So at this point in time, unless I was like, yep, I'm a well, I guess I kind of am a full-time content creator because I don't have other employment, but unless I started being able to buy her things with the money that I make as a content creator, I don't think she's going to care or think I'm justified in having time for me to be able to do this. That's not necessarily her fault. Teenagers are developmentally they're just egocentric. That's just how their brains work. So I don't fault her for it. But also, I don't know when it happened exactly, but we officially passed 2,900 followers, which is exciting. So we're coming up on 3,000 followers. I didn't do anything for 2,000, but I still owe you guys a reading of Go the F to Sleep, censored, and or I think it was supposed to be uncensored. But I'm not sure where to post that. Because generally we don't curse, so I'm trying to figure that out still. So should I just like read it, but then just censor it, like with the censoring beeps? Because then I'll feel comfortable putting it up on my YouTube. I don't really know what I should do with that one. But we'll do both, I suppose. We can do censored and uncensored, and people can do what they want with that. But yeah, we're coming up on 3,000 already, which is a lot. Okay, the baby's fussing. I think he's gonna need me to feed him, and I'm just, unfortunately, I think that means I need to end stream. So I'm going to look for someone to raid real quick, if I can. Wait, oh no, why does it keep doing this? Stop just doing followed channels. It's so confusing. Let's see. Okay, do you guys want another just chatting streamer or Resident Evil 2 or we just recently raided Vivi, otherwise I would want to raid Vivi again. Do you guys want World of Warcraft, Resident Evil 2 or just chatting? Cleet, thank you. You know what? Since nobody's picking it, I'm gonna say Resident Evil 2. Why not? Let's go raid Ouija Boo. I'm a big fan of Ouija Boo, and they went from a ghost model to like a ghost woman model, and it's really pretty, and I hope you guys like it as well. They're playing Resident Evil 2, which we talked about earlier, like I used to have a phobia of zombies, but I definitely immersed myself in zombie content, and I got over that, and it's helped tremendously. So let's go. You know, I haven't actually personally ever played Resident Evil 2. I haven't played the Resident Evil games. I've played 8 and 7 and one chapter of 6, and that's it. But maybe someday we can play the Resident Evil games. Like maybe we can go back and play the first one or something. I'm not quite sure. But like I said, we might need to do a streamathon at some point to get me screens and stuff. So I'd like a monitor, and I would like sensors for VR chat, because I'd like to do VR chat someday. So these are things that we can talk about later, but they're definitely stuff I'm keeping in mind for possibly planning in the future. I will be back tomorrow, same time, and we'll be doing Fortnite practice. So tomorrow will be a gaming day. All right, I love you guys. Take care of yourselves, and I hope you have a good Monday. Bye.